Hi, and welcome to Council Recap, where we take the content of the City Council meetings and give you the breakdown. I'm Cedric Welton. Let's get started. The Council meeting opened with a recognition for the Good Neighbor Awards given to 8 city staff members for their extensive help and responses during Hurricane Hilary. This was followed by a presentation from 3507 J&A LLC regarding a new hangar operations coming to Hawthorne Airport. The property was bought out of bankruptcy and will be revitalized and continue ongoing use of the former Northrop hangar with through-the-fence operation. It was followed by a presentation by David McNeil, Executive Officer of the Baldwin Hills Urban Watershed Conservancy, on the multi-jurisdictional greening opportunity. The project would beautify unincorporated areas along the 105 freeway. The last presentation gave a look into the new City Hall, Civic Center, and Public Hall given by Jacob Rodriguez and other partners. On this proposed project, the presentation highlighted an expansion to the existing City Hall, a new Public Hall, and a new Civic Park. There were 7 resolutions this week. Resolution number 8427 approved a grant in the amount of $87,999.70 to aid Hawthorne Police Department for the purchase of vigilant automatic license plate recognition. Resolution number 8428 was approved, which would allow authorized designated City of Hawthorne officers to deposit or withdraw money from the city's BMO bank account. Resolution number 8429 was approved, which would authorize designated City of Hawthorne officers to deposit or withdraw money from the city's local agency investment fund. The city manager, city treasurer, and finance director gained authority. Resolution number 8430 was approved, authorizing the destruction of records from the Hawthorne Housing Authority. This would include Section 8 housing records 3 years removed from the beneficiary's end in the program. Resolution number 8431 was approved, authorizing submittal for grant funds for the California Strategic Growth Community Resilience Center program. The grant funds will transform the Senior Center at 3901 West El Segundo Boulevard into a functional community resilience center. Resolution number 8432 was approved and acknowledges September 15, 2023 through October 15, 2023 as Hispanic Heritage Month in the city of Hawthorne. Resolution number 8433 was approved. The assignment of the through-the-fence agreement and concession agreement. The through-the-fence agreement allows the airplanes in the hangar a direct access to the airport grounds with the lease of a tarmac area immediately in front of the hangar. There was one ordinance this week. Ordinance number 2244 introduced the prospects of adopting indoor smoking facilities. Council will be bringing this item back for further discussion at a later meeting. There were 2 public bids discussed. Project number 23-04 for sewer main and miscellaneous storm drain improvement was accepted. Project number 23-08, which sought an upgrade to the Hawthorne Memorial HVAC system, was also accepted. In the General Matters portion of the meeting, Council reviewed the employee satisfaction survey that was taken amongst city employees. There was one item in the public hearings portion of the meeting. The Consolidated Annual Performance and Evaluation Report was reviewed and approved. The Community Development Block Grant and Home Investment Partnerships Program were both approved. Lastly, the city manager was designated to submit the Consolidated Annual Performance and Evaluation Report to the Housing and Urban Development. There were 19 items on the city manager's consent calendar this week, which saw the approval of the following. Project number 21-05, the Northeast Hawthorne Mobility Improvement Project was approved. The work consists of construction of ADA ramps, regrading of street surface, traffic striping including parking tees, illuminated flashing stop signs, and stormwater BMPS systems. The agreement for homelessness coordination services with St. Margaret's Center Catholic Charities. This would aid Hawthorne's unhoused neighbors. St. Margaret will coordinate with the city's homeless services coordinator and assist with outreach, access to intervention, and emergency resources. The retiree health care plan was approved, which provides medical insurance and other post-employment benefits to retirees of Hawthorne. A second amended agreement with the City of Inglewood was approved, which will allow supplemental security law enforcement officers to aid some of the large events occurring at stadium venues in Inglewood. Agreement and purchase order between the City of Hawthorne and Valsoft Corporation Incorporated was approved. This software has been pivotal in managing the city's equipment division, which would include fuel tracking of the city's fleet of vehicles. Council would then approve the second payment in the amount of $845,304.11 due to Elecnor Belco Electric for Phase 2 of the Hawthorne Boulevard Mobility Improvement Project. Progress payment number 5 was also approved to Elecnor Belco Electric for the Highway Safety Improvement Project in the amount of $360,857.50. This project includes traffic signal upgrades and reconstruction from Prairie Avenue to Felton Avenue. Council would then approve the agreement and purchase order between the city and E.J. Ward Incorporated for intelligent telematics and fuel control devices. This will help implementation of fueling trackers for the city vehicles. Council would then approve the fiscal year 2023 to 2024 blanket purchase orders in an amount not to exceed $8,780,247. Council approved the agreement and purchase order between the city and Rat Bullies. Rat Bullies is now the sole source provider for the vinyl material used on the black and white police cars of the Hawthorne Police Department. Council approved the agreement between the city and Roadline Products Incorporated and Pacific Products and Services LLC for the supply of traffic signals and associated sign installation hardware on an as-needed basis. Council awarded the bid for the Betty Ainsworth Gymnasium roof replacement project to Best Contractors Services. Council approved the Director of Public Works to advertise for construction bids for the city's housing rehabilitation project. Council approved an agreement between the City of Hawthorne and the City of Manhattan Beach for supplemental law enforcement. Hawthorne Police Department's medical director will oversee training of Manhattan Beach Police Department CPR, First Aid, AED, Narcan, and tactical medical training. Council also approved the report on the status of the short-term rental monitoring and compliance program. Council approved an agreement between the city and the Lovejoy Foundation to provide animal sheltering services via the Animal Service Program. Council approved the City Hall renovation project and will now begin studies on the feasibility and design of the project. Council would approve the adoption of $560,453.72 in unclaimed currency to be deposited in the city's general fund, and the appropriation of that same amount to the police department's contract services budget. Additionally, the unclaimed currency will aid the Hawthorne School District to co-establish a crossing guard program, a 5-year contract with the Hawthorne Police Department and Axon to provide police body cameras, in-car police vehicle camera systems, and drone camera integration. And lastly, the approval of a blanket purchase order to be made to Axon in the first year of contracted services. Council reviewed and approved the South Bay City Councils of Government fiscal year 2023 to 2024 membership dues in the amount of $34,595. And the last approved item on the calendar was the first progress payment due to Martinez Landscape Company for general maintenance in project number 22-05. Martinez Landscape aids with the city's weed abatement project and specific tasks such as concrete and asphalt replacement, sidewalk, curb, and gutter replacements. There were no items on the city attorney's consent calendar this week. That's all for the meeting this week. Thank you for joining us for Council Recap. Remember, you can watch City Council meetings in their entirety by going to www.youtube.com and searching for Hawthorne Community Television. See you next time.